Hey everybody, Dave, the WA FIFO local job recruiter here. Today, someone asked me what's an easy job to get or an easy job to do on a mine site? None of them. So let's talk about that. The inquiries that come through hugely for trade assistance. So let's put that one down there. TA or utilities, which means working around the camp, maybe cleaning the dongas, the accommodation, emptying the bins, unloading the trucks when they come in, warehouse work, things like that. So utilities. Camp services, we'll call that. Camp services. Warehouse work is another big inquiry. You do need, all these jobs are not easy. These are just the least ticketed jobs. You don't need much, you don't have to go to university, you don't have to go to night school, things like that. So, warehouse. Not an easy job. You've got to get everything counted right. You've got to be safe on the forklift. If you've used SAP or Pronto or the other program that I can't remember right now, these are not easy jobs, but these are the lowest hanging fruit, because otherwise, if you want to be a Boilermaker, you've got to go to night school. You've got to get a qualification. It's a Cert 3. You are having years of practice and getting it right. You will get your world's X-rayed to make sure you are a good Boilermaker. You will get that as a test frequently before you go to site to make sure that your welds hold up. So, not easy jobs, but also another one I've been, a driller's offsider. You're an offsider to the driller. The driller might be using a reverse circulation, RC, or a diamond, or a water well rig, and you are their rouseabout. You are their gopher. They shout at you for everything. It's not because they hate you, it's because the great big drill rig is the size of a truck, and it's got to boost the truck, putting air down the hole next to it. So the driller is where you want to go. If you start off as a driller's offsider, a DA1, and move to a DA2, which then teaches the DA1s how to offside. Warehouse work, not easy. You've got to have a forklift ticket, maybe a reach stacker ticket. I believe that's a LF for a forklift, or an LO for an order picker. You might want to be on an EWP, elevated work platform, and that one there, that code on your high risk work license would be a WP code. Utilities and camp services, I actually don't know a lot about that. It's emptying the bins, it's stocking the storeroom, it's helping the chefs, it's wiping the tables, it's sweeping the floors, it's cleaning the common areas. It's not easy. You know why? Because it's hot. Even if you go down south, it's hot. And trade assistant, you are the person in the parts washer. Your hands are covered in kerosene all the time. You're digging in the dirt. You're on the kibble crew. You're underneath the conveyor belt or something. Not an easy job. Being a trade assistant is straight out not glamorous and not easy. And they pay well for it because it's not fun. You could be a roller technician, roller tech. What that means is that underneath the conveyor belts, you've probably seen them on the big websites where the ore starts over here and finishes up over there on a great big conveyor belt. Those rollers wear out, the bearings wear out, and you are a technician for changing out the rollers. You could be a hose hand. Not a glamorous job. None of these are easy. Hose hand there is when the trucks come in and they're covered in red dirt, or they want you to clean off the side of the building because it's just getting caked in dirt from the wind. You're standing on a high pressure hose, hosing it down. You're a hose hand, like a fireman. That thing is pumping out some pressure. You are pushed back like mad. Being a hose hand is not easy. You could be a spray painter or a blaster for blasting off the paint, so the spray painters can paint it again. You could be, what's another good one? I don't like even the idea of this, but it's a safety thing, a sentry. So say there's a great big hallway and it's got a work crew down the other end, and if you're a sentry, you sign on to the JHA, or not the Take 5, you know, the permit to work, and then you say, I'm going to count and be responsible for everybody that goes in. There's 20 people, and I'm going to stand here safely, bored pissless, being a sentry, and I'm going to be responsible to count every person that comes out. Then I'm going to sign off on the work permit. I think that, in my opinion, and I'm just a guy and this is my opinion, that's a terrible job. Just standing there and just watching people work and keeping them safe. But safety, very, very important. None of these are easy jobs. But being a sentry, you're just watching people work and counting them as you go in and out. There's more to it, but that's the basics. None of these are easy. When I was a driller's offsider, it was 12 hours a day of this massive engine running next to me, the size of this room, and you get yelled at all day, and then you go back for 13 more days after your first day, driller's offsider. Pretty hard. Roller technician, hose hand sentry. We're going to get rid of that one there because we were just talking about the other end of the scale, going to night school and having a qualification. Warehouse work, not easy. It's not cruisy. It's not like you're standing there passing out tools all the time. Not at all. Utilities and camp services, TA, man, when I was a driller's offsider, just to finish this video off, we would spray the back of each other's shirts. Here's my shirt. Obviously it was long sleeves because it was PPE. So long sleeve shirt. Boiling hot. It's a 40-degree day plus, and I can't remember his name. I think it's Wolfie and Ben, the other guy I used to work on the crew with. We would get household fly spray like Mortine and household for your cockroaches on the ground, not your personal fly repellent. Household fly spray, and spray each other all over the back and down your arms with household fly spray to stop the flies. None of these jobs are easy. Everybody wants a cruisy job in a WA mine site. They're not all easy.